wants to step back into the main event picture, wants that title back, and tonight's his opportunity to regain that title. Set it up for a spear. Referee Josh Rockstall gets flattened by that spear. The referee is down and does not see this. Oh! Catches him square in the jaw. Titus is knocked cold. Hooks the leg like he needs it. 2. Titus kicks out. Titus, the IHW original, the franchise, kicks out at 2 7/8. Titus reverses it. No! No way! Drops him square on his head. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3! Ladies and gentlemen, Titus has done it! Titus is the new IHW Heavyweight Champion! Look at this, Madison Miles in the ring with the title! Titus just levels Madison Miles. What is going on? Everybody is out here concerned for Madison Miles. This is disgusting.
Battalion behind me. I'm gonna knock you out. Get from in front of me, cause I'm coming in with the battalion behind me.
The rest of them all came up together. How you doing, Langell?
I am fantastic, Rockstar. I cannot wait to get this battle royal underway to determine the new #1 contender to the IHW Championship.
Let me tell you something, Langell. You have the American ambassador to Canadian professional wrestling and the IHW TV champion on his way to the ring right now. He is the sure winner of this battle royal and quite possibly the first double champion in IHW history, Daddy.
James Liberty making his way into the ring, handing over Old Glory. And now here comes my pick. Remy Petit on his way to the ring. Doesn't matter how many men are in the ring, Rockstar. When you have someone with the talent and the size of Remy Petit, he's got to be seen as a favorite.
Absolutely, Langell.
Remy Petit climbs through the ropes, and everyone is staring down the big man. They know the challenge ahead of them with Remy Petit in the ring.
What could this be? Here they come! Ladies and gentlemen, how could you not be in this battle royal? Everybody wants that championship. It is the most sought after title in maritime wrestling. Here they come. They are Exile.
X-rated Steve Arsenal. The CrossFit Beast Kurt Obey. The X-Dragon Shane Stevens rounding out the trio. This battle royal is supposed to be every man for himself, Rockstar, but you've got a faction like Exile. How's that going to work?
Let me tell you something, Daddy. Exile has a sure leader in their leader, Steve Arsenal, and they will all step aside for that man to win the IHW Championship, Daddy.
Exile on the outside of the ring. Exile slowly making their way up onto the apron. The IHW locker room staring down Exile. We have a battle line that's been drawn, Rockstar. It looks like IHW as a whole against Exile. And you can't say that it wasn't. Oh, we are underway. Julian Young charges across the ring, goes right after Steve Arsenal.
Man, right after him. That's a foolish move by Julian Young, going after the man who can put him down whenever he wants, Daddy.
Chip Chambers was in the corner a moment ago, forced in there by Kurt Obey. Now Chip Chambers reverses it. Greaser Jimmy Carr drops an elbow on Shane Stevens early. And now Greaser laying chops in the corner. Shane Stevens follows up with one of his own, and Chip Chambers with the hat trick.
Oh, Dylan Davis hanging precariously from that top rope, Langell.
The action in this battle royal, Rockstar, is just, it's too hard to call. There's so much stuff going on right now with so many men in the ring. But that's what you have, an opportunity at the IHW Championship. Everybody is in that ring wanting a chance at that title.
I'll tell you right now, the American ambassador, Canadian Professional Wrestling, James Liberty, has been looking great. I tell you, he's been training really hard on the jumpoline for weeks, Langell.
You can say he's looking wonderful.
He is looking wonderful, pretty wonderful. He's been training so hard on the jumpoline, Langell, it's ridiculous.
What is it? I don't know what a jumpoline is, Rockstar.
Well, it was called the jumpoline before your mother got on it, Langell.
Rockstar, come on now. Julian Young lighting up chops, comparing chops with Steve Arsenal. Remy Petit in the corner, Greaser Jimmy Carr. These two men have a history. They're trying to raise the big man, but it doesn't seem to be happening. And that's what I said earlier, Rockstar. How do you get a man the size of Remy Petit out of this ring? He went out through the middle rope. He's allowed to re-enter because he went through the middle rope as opposed to the top rope.
Who that?
And now up and over the top, eliminated by Steve Arsenal. Greaser going after James Liberty. Roxo, there's so many. Chip Chambers up over the top rope. No! Hooks his legs to slide back in. Sorry, I was meaning to say there's so many issues between men in this battle royal that we're going to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, Chip Chambers almost went out. It's a scary situation for the love child of Grimace and Kermit the Frog, but he almost ended up out of that ring.
Come on,
Chris
Rockstar.
Hicks thrown out by some cheater.
Kurt Obey making his way back in slowly. James Liberty trying to eliminate Greaser. Shane Stevens with a back kick to the face of Remy Petit. Chip Chambers going after Kurt Obey, firing shots in the midsection. Rockstar, both members of Sabotage are still in the ring. Dylan Davis bounces his face off the turnbuckle.
That's better.
Did you see that, Rockstar? Chris Hicks actually eliminated Julian Young from the outside.
Was Julian Young pedanting?
He was attempting to skin the cat to come back in. Steve Arsenal dangling by one arm. And Greaser has been eliminated.
Professional wrestling's being tried. There's an attempt by the largest Acadian flag ever to throw him out.
Chip Chambers in trouble. Kirk Obey trying to eliminate him. Oh, huge, runs into a huge boot. Dylan Davis caught square in the face by James Liberty. Rockstar, we are down to roughly 10. Sabotage going after Steve Arsenal. And now the rest of Exile.
Look at that.
From behind, leveling the playing field. Sabotage went after Steve Arsenal. They should have realized the rest of Exile was still there.
I'll tell you, whenever you're in there with Exile, you're up against 3 men. There's only 2 in Sabotage. They don't stand a chance, baby.
Shane Stevens up. Oh, no. Almost eliminated. Shane Stevens has been eliminated. Exile eliminates both members of Sabotage. We're down to James Liberty. No, there goes James Liberty. I'm sorry.
Leave it to Remy Poutine to attack him in from behind, Langell.
We are down to our final 4, Rockstar. Chip Chambers, Remy Petit, Kirk Obey, and the leader of Exile, Steve Arsenal. One of these 4 men.
Disgusting. He is the illegitimate and unconfirmed love child of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
I was unaware of that, Rockstar. We are down to our final 4, but with 2 members of Exile in the ring, it's looking like a member of Exile will challenge for the championship. But again, my pick, Remy Petit, is still in there in the final 4. Fires him across the ropes. Double elbows in stereo, dropping both members of Exile. Steve Arsenal up over the top rope. No, hangs on.
Oh, Kirk
Obey over the top, hanging on.
He's hanging on tight.
Kirk Obey hanging on by looks like just his.
Luckily for him,
Remy Poutine
was doing his namesake and eating some of himself, and now he's all greasy and couldn't get him out of there, Langell.
Remy Petit is blinded off that thumb to the eye. He doesn't see anything that's going on right now.
Probably a hot grease burn.
Writhing in pain in the corner. Exile now taking advantage of the situation and going after Remy Petit. Remy Petit, the big man, draped over. They're not going to get him over the top rope like this. Rockstar, look at this. Look at this. Remy Petit out on the apron.
That's the power of these 2 men. They hit that gym. They're there all the time.
Remy Petit firing back with right hands. Takes out both members of Exile. Oh! Using Kirk Obey as a launch pad. Oh my, Kirk Obey's been eliminated.
There are only 2 left.
Steve Arsenal doesn't know what's going on behind him. Chip Chambers catches him. Here we go in a battle in the middle of the ring. Chip Chambers and Steve Arsenal. Knee to the midsection.
There's not a chance. Chip Chambers cannot beat Steve Arsenal. There's not a chance that it's gonna. Whoa!
Suplex over. Gets him out on the apron. Now they're trading chops out on the apron. Steve Arsenal stumbles back up to his feet. Catches Chip Chambers. Again, trading blows. Steve Arsenal hanging on.
But you got to remember, when you're in this precarious position and you lack a lot of balance, you're not going to be able to get everything into those slots, Langell.
Huge kick by Chip Chambers, and Steve Arsenal has been eliminated. Chip Chambers. Chip Chambers is your new #1 contender to the IHW Championship, Rockstar.
You're not wrong, Langell.
Titus, the champion, Titus in the ring. Absolutely knocks Chip Chambers silly with that title belt.
It's just wonderful. Titus once again showing that he has had that change of heart that I love so much. He's needed this. It's a killer instinct that he hasn't had.
There was no need of that, Rockstar.
There was absolutely need of that. That kid needed to know what his place is. And that is his place. Flat on his back, on the mat, when it comes to Titus, Langell.
That title belt shot to the face. Chip Chambers checking on himself now. Checking for blood after being hit really hard with that championship title. And now Titus talking trash to the new number 1 contender, Chip Chambers. I don't like this new attitude from Titus.
Fans, if you need to be the first in line to get the scoop on what's going on in IHW, you need to be following us all over social media. IHW is on Facebook, Twitter, and of course our website, ihw.ca. We post everything you need to know about innovative hybrid wrestling, so make sure you're following us to be the first to get the inside scoop.
The only contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Isn't this your buddy?
He is my buddy. He is your country idol, Chris Hicks. He's number 1 in his home country of Kenya.
From the top of the charts, playing 2 platinum albums, being accompanied by Xander Bale, to your country idol. Yes.
Hashtag Hey Bale.
Superman. Everybody here sucks.
Hashtag Hey Bale. Your country idol Chris Hicks and Xandra Bale on their way to the ring.
Hashtag Hey Bale. Chris Hicks and Xandra Bale on their way to the ring. Don't interrupt me, Landro.
I apologize, Rockstar.
Here they come. Look at this. It's the tag team you never knew you wanted. But yeah, you can't live without them. That error. Hashtag Hey Bale, baby.
Chris Hicks carrying that rope with him. We've seen him carry that before. Oh, Chris Hicks is asking for the mic.
I will hold my pastor each and every one of you. I was going to sing, but you people are too stupid to know time when it's saying in front of me.
Chris Idol not making any friends here in Miramichi.
Hannibal is here tonight. You all suck.
Everywhere he goes, the crowd tells him that he sucks. Here comes Julian Young. Julian Young making his way to the ring. We saw issues between these two men earlier in the Battle Royal. Your country idol Chris Hicks actually cost Julian Young a shot at the IHW Championship.
Let me tell you something, Angel. Julian Young doesn't deserve a shot at the IHW title. He's done nothing to deserve it. Xandra Bale stepping in front of her tag team partner.
It's always great to have a human shield at ringside, Rockstar. Julian Young offering some water to Hey
Don't
Bale.
do it, it's probably poison.
Referee Emily Parker is in charge of this match this evening.
I'll tell you who's in charge of this match, Langell. Your country idol, Chris Hicks. That's who's in charge.
As he's hiding behind his tag team partner.
He's not hiding. She's stepping in to help him out.
Oh, okay, now I understand. Julian Young
wasting time.
It's-
Julian Young wasting time. You gotta put that in there.
Julian Young is wasting time. No, I would say showing his superior cardio. Chris Hicks looks in trouble earlier, Rockstar. I believe it was
When you hang that low, Langell, the rope's just getting in the way.
an unintentional low blow. They tie up now in the middle of the ring. Collar and elbow tie up. Julian Young forcing Chris Hicks into the corner now, and Chris immediately reverses it. The referee calling for a break. Look at the antics of Chris Hicks. Can't even break a hold.
Now this is ring awareness. Ring aware. Come on, ref.
He just got Julian Young. Chris Hicks is very upset that he just got, I guess you could say, kicked a little low.
He got kicked a lot low, Langell.
This match continues. Tie up in the corner again, tie up in the middle of the ring, forcing it back into the corner again. And Julian Young being accused of pulling the hair. I didn't see that, Rockstar. Did you see that?
What?
Exactly.
Sorry, I was just.
Oh, Julian Young just went after Xandra Bale.
Of course he did. The gentleman he is.
She is not happy. Chris Hicks still arguing they had his hair pulled. I did not see that. Tying up in the middle of the ring again and again. Julian Young. I don't understand.
You don't understand much, Langell, and that's your problem.
Chris Hicks now saying he pulled the tights. Clearly, Julian Young led up there just to see what Chris Hicks would do. And now we see what it is. Look at this!
Oh, come on, ref!
An atomic wedgie. An atomic wedgie to your country idol, Chris Hicks. He might be able to sing higher notes in his next song, Rockstar.
Come on, ref. What is this? This is a disgusting display by Julian Young.
Giddy up, cowboy.
Sickening. Absolutely sickening. This is what people think is a hero. This idiot jumping up and down, breaking all of the rules, and jumping around like a fool, and making a mockery of this wrestling match, Langell.
Julian Young celebrating a hoedown.
That's not appropriate, Langell. She's standing up.
I kicked it.
Chris Hicks in all types of trouble outside the ring. His tights look misadjusted. He's been low blowed twice.
Your face is
He is
misadjusted.
not having a good evening, Rockstar. Chris Hicks now taking advice from Xandra Bale outside the ring. This match now continues. Kick to the midsection. And now a standing side headlock by your country idol, Chris Hicks. Julian Young trying to force his way out of it and does so. He does, he reverses it now. He is a standing headlock. Standing side headlock. Emily Parker in there checking on everything that's going on. Look at Julian Young now with a head noogie.
Ah, come on. Again, making a mockery of this professional wrestling contest. This is what Julian Young does. This is what he stands for. This is the guy who has 9 years of Greco-Roman and amateur wrestling. This is supposedly the highest decorated amateur wrestler in this province. It's disgusting, Langell.
He's just having fun in there, Rockstar, at the expense of Chris Hicks. Chris Hicks now back out to the floor again. Taking the backcountry road. Getting out of the ring. Julian Young taking
Just
this
makes
opportunity
me sick,
to
Langell.
get himself a bit of water, make sure he stays hydrated. It's important in professional sports, Rockstar. And see, now Julian Young making sure that Chris Hicks stays hydrated as well. What a nice guy.
Yeah, whatever, Langell.
Julian Young now chasing after #HeyBale. Goes in, Xandra Bale grabs the ankles. Devastating elbow to the small of the back.
And double axe.
Double axe handle to follow up with it. Chris Hicks took advantage of Sandra Bale on the outside and now is in control of this matchup. Huge chop by Chris Hicks. Snapmare snaps him over and drives a knee right into the shoulder blade area and then stomps right on the face of Julian Young. Thumb to the eye, Julian Young is down. Chris Hicks again taking advantage of the situation now, choking out Julian Young on the second rope. Sandra Bale right in the face of Julian Young. The referee's distracted. Huge slap by Sandra Bale. Meanwhile, Chris Hicks is informing the referee that he needs a drink of water. I can't help but think that was done intentionally. Oh, spits right in the face of Julian Young. How disrespectful is that? And delivers a right hand to the small of the back. Chris Hicks, Julian Young now setting up for that second rope. Drops the elbow. No! Chris Hicks rolls out of the way. Scouted that move. Oh, devastating heel kick by Chris Hicks.
Your country idol Chris Hicks has consistently performed, consistently improved. Julian Young sitting stagnant for the last 5 years in IHW, but your country idol Chris Hicks consistently improves, Langell.
Now delivering repeated right hands to the face of Julian Young. Did you just say Chris Hicks is constantly improving?
Yes.
In what area?
All of them.
Okay. Chris Hicks letting the crowd know that he thinks they suck, and they respond back, affirming the same opinion of him. Julian Young now catches Chris Hicks up in the top rope, rakes the eyes again. Chris Hicks goes for a double axe handle and gets caught right in the breadbasket.
That was low. The ref should call it a disqualification.
Huge chop.
That was in the neck.
So you're from a low blow to a high chop?
Yeah.
All right. Another chop in the corner and a third. Julian Young with another chop. Wanted me to quiet there for a second. I didn't want to interrupt. Another chop.
This pedanting makes me absolutely wretched.
Julian Young's now affecting his own hand delivering those chops. Chris Hicks being lit up like he wishes he lit up the charts. And another chop by Julian Young. Another one. He's being chopped down like a tree here in the New Brunswick forest, Rockstar. Julian
Really
Young
being chopped down like a tree there, Captain Cliche. Let me tell you something. As soon as he gets his feet back on the ground, he's going to take Julian Young out because Julian Young, once again, telegraphing everything.
Julian Young has Sandra Bale. No! Right into Sandra Bale. Hit his own tag partner, super kick.
Leave it to Julian Young.
Julian Young is the winner, defeating Chris Hicks.
This kind of garbage makes me sick, Langell.
Chris Hicks had all the advantages. He had his tag partner out on the floor, multiple distractions for the referee, and Julian Young still came out the victor, Rockstar. Coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, is your main event of the evening. The U.S. Ambassador to Canadian Professional Wrestling, James Liberty, will defend the Bell TV Championship against #1 contender, Remy Poutine. Remy Poutine, yes.
Are you a fan of IHW? Do you need to know everything that's going on in innovative hybrid wrestling? To be the first to know about upcoming cards, matches, and shows, you need to be following us on social media. We're on Facebook and Twitter, and make sure you visit IHW.ca for all your innovative hybrid wrestling news and info.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the IHW TV Championship.
Here comes the challenger.
Introducing first, the challenger from Vietnam, weighing 300 pounds,
Remy Petit, the Acadian legend, making his way to the ring.
He never eats his fries without his gravy, baby.
I got nothing, Rockstar. I'm so used to it now that I'm just going to let you say what you're going to say, because one of these times, Remy Petit is going to slap the taste out of your mouth. You may be retired.
Then I'll sue him. Rockstar for the win.
Remy Petit in the ring, awaiting the
He
champion.
should get a hat that fits. For that matter, he should get a building that fits. Here comes the man, the television champion. He is the American ambassador to Canadian professional wrestling. He's one of those men that deported Remy Poutine's kind out of this country and relegated them to Louisiana where they belong. He is a true loyalist. He is James Liberty.
James Liberty, the TV champion, has the title around his waist and Old Glory in his hand.
I'll tell you.
James Liberty now taunting the crowd and not really getting any respect. Waving Old Glory in the face of the fans. James Liberty now waving Old Glory high for everyone to see. That TV title again, secure around his waist. That title, this will be the last time he holds that title high, Rockstar, with Remy Petit as the challenger for the TV title here tonight. A little bit of history, Rockstar. Previously, before it was the TV title,
A history lesson from Langell.
it was called the I title, the internet title. And Remy Petit is, in fact, a former I title champion.
Me too.
Yes, yes, you are.
Make some noise for the greatest.
What I'm saying is Remy Petit is no stranger to championships here in IHW.
Let me tell you something, Langell. He's no stranger to championships. He's also no stranger to a cheeseburger.
Rockstar, will you please
What?
stop this? There
That'll
you go,
cost you
Remy
a lot of
Petit.
money, baby.
Yeah, Remy. I told you it would catch up with you. I told you that would happen.
That's a beautiful thing, Langell. We're about to see the man pummel him.
Referee Josh Rockstall checking out Remy Petit, the challenger, and checking out the champion to make sure that there's no foreign objects. The referee has called for the bell. We are underway. The crowd chanting "we" with support, heavy support for Remy Petit early on. James Liberty is not happy.
Quit it! Quit it!
James Liberty now yelling at the crowd for anyone who's supporting Remy Petit. Waiting for this match to get underway. Here we go. We tie up in the middle of the ring. Remy Petit, the challenger. James Liberty, the champion. Look at the strength advantage, of Remy Petit forcing James Liberty right into the corner. Remy Petit with a clean break. James Liberty out through the ropes. Looks like he doesn't want to really get locked up with the big man. And now yelling at the crowd. Remy Petit waiting, just waiting for his opportunity to lock up again with James Liberty. Feeling that the title could change hands here. James Liberty again arguing with the crowd. He needs to focus on the challenger, Remy Petit. Don't worry about the men on the outside. Focus on the 300-pound challenger. Tie up again, test of strength.
Remy Poutine should be stopped focusing on the post meal and start focusing on the champion.
Come on, Rockstar. Again, forces the champion into the corner. Remy Petit slowly breaks the hold.
I will admit that's a lot of weight and that's a lot of power pushing back James Liberty, but James Liberty has all the brains in this match. And we're gonna see which red, white, and blue is the one that rules the television championship, Langell.
Good call, Rockstar. 2 atomic drops by Remy Petit, and now forcing James Liberty uncomfortably into those turnbuckles. He's gone for 2. There's 3. And the 4th one, Lord Stanley. Remy Petit is on fire right now. And their crowd showing their support with another we chant. Remy Petit coming off the ropes. Misses with the splash. James Liberty rolls out of the way. Follows up with a kick and now multiple right hands to the face of Remy Petit. James Liberty firmly in control right now.
James Liberty looking to deport the Acadian dream, to deport his kind yet again. What Remy Poutine's hoping for is that he deports him to Grecoville.
Rockstar, will you stop it? Show some respect for Remy Petit. Again, he's held the same title you have. Well, actually, let's talk about that. You're a former holding of the I title. I wouldn't say you won it. I would just say you held it. Who did you beat for the I title?
What do you mean?
Who did you defeat to win the I title?
Doesn't matter.
Let's get back to the match, Rockstar. James Liberty fires into the corner. Remy Petit collapses down after that high impact blow there in the corner. Now drops a knee onto Remy Petit. And another one.
This your beloved Remy Petit?
James Liberty questioning the crowd. What's so important with Remy Petit? I believe he's about to find out as he turns around and walks right into 2 shots to the breadbasket.
That was a low blow, Langell. Anything that close is a low blow to James Liberty.
James Liberty now fires the challenger across the ring, going for a sleeper hold.
Here it is. It's the American Sleeper.
This is one way to take Remy Petit down, take the big man down.
You know, he had to fight for that trademark from Donald Trump. That's what Donald Trump called his speeches.
Come on, Rockstar.
You gotta get him up to break the hold, Remy.
Remy Petit now firing back with elbows, trying to break this hold, and he does. Ducks the clothesline. Huge kick. He didn't, caught him almost in the side of the head.
That was a knee, Langell. Oh, and there's another one.
Drives his jaw right into that knee with authority. Down goes Remy Petit. James Liberty now with a snapmare.
Beautiful.
Remy Petit in trouble.
That's one for you, Rockstar.
That's what I think.
2, shoulder.
Did he just say this one's for you, Rockstar?
Absolutely, Langell. Your television champion is a good friend of mine.
Apparently so. I'm watching,
This
sir.
is how it happens. This is how it happens, baby.
Huge flying axe handle from the top rope. Told me to watch. Going for the cover to defend the championship. Remy Petit kicks out. This match continues. Josh Rockstar. says
Maybe
2.
referee Teddy Ruxpin in here should learn to count to something besides 2.
This one's for you, old man.
Drops a huge fist into the face of Remy Petit. James Liberty has dedicated every move to a member in this
This one's
audience.
for you.
Fun fact about the referee, you put a cassette in his belly, and that's what his mouth just moves randomly.
Rockstar, come on now. It's referee Josh Rockstar.
Red shirt.
I can't hear you. I have headphones on.
Rockstar now arguing with
Just
the
like
audience.
you can't hear me because you're old as Methuselah.
James
That's
Liberty
right, Daddy.
insulting the crowd and going for.
Oh,
and he
no.
misses with it. He may have injured those fingers, injured those hands. Remy Petit now firing back.
No.
Here comes the big man.
Remy Poutine.
Remy Petit with a huge clothesline. James Liberty gets hit with another one. James Liberty is socked and rocked here. An Acadian bomb and
The cheeseburger bomb.
drops James Liberty. Remy Petit could be moments away from becoming the TV champion.
Not a chance, Langell.
Oh, runs into that.
You do what it takes, Langell, to keep that title around your waist. That's what you do. That's what it takes.
Remy Petit was moments away from possibly capturing the TV title, and James Liberty gets himself disqualified, uses Old Glory as a weapon.
That's the difference. That is the difference between the American education system and the Canadian education system, Langell. He uses his brains, he uses his ingenuity, and he keeps that title around his waist.
Remy Petit is the winner, but does not win the championship as the title does not change hands on
I
the
don't know what you're talking
disqualification.
about. I won this thing fair and square. I kept my belt. That makes me a winner and him a loser.
James Liberty arguing with ring announcer David Boyce.
But still, IHW TV champion, James Liberty.
It's a beautiful thing, Layla. It's a beautiful day. Our TV champion is still someone that you can put on TV.
James Liberty waving Old Glory, celebrating that he is still the TV champion.
What?
If he was a fighting champion, Rockstar, he wouldn't resort to tactics like that.
He fought him.
Yes, and then use Old Glory as a weapon to get himself disqualified so that he can
No,
remain
that's
the
not
TV
what happened. You're getting it all wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching IHW Unstoppable right here on Bell TV1. My name is the Rockstar Chris Cole. What is going on? This is Brian Langell.
Good night, everybody, from Mirror Machine.